diligently and I'm still working on myself every single day, I'm not about to listen to unaccountability. I'm not about to listen to excuses. I'm not doing none of that shit because you can't do what I'm doing. And you have not been doing what I've been doing as long as I've been doing it. So I will not accept. Now, if I ask for feedback, if I say, well, how is this going? How is this? Let me think. I'm thinking about doing this. Do you want to be a part of this experiment? Yes, got it. But as soon as you hit your fear wall, you start swinging at me. And that dog don't hunt. Hit the motherfucking wall. Hit the generational curses. Hit the person that made you feel this way. And the final thing for real, is this. Unaccountable people make you feel bad. At some point, stay in a relationship with an unaccountable person long enough and you gonna feel bad because they sitting in their fucking amygdala. What you have never felt over here is bad. You have never felt bad over here. Never, ever have you felt bad when a live was over. So what's going to happen going forward is if I feel bad, I'm removing you. If I feel the unaccountable energy and I give you an opportunity to rectify it and you don't, you're leaving because somewhere in your life, you're not holding somebody personally accountable and you coming over here because it's easier to say some shit to me until it ain't. No, go deal with the unaccountable shit in your life. And when you are here for real, guess what you're not going to do? You're not going to go back to the doctor and get a bad doctor's report because you will have a healthy lifestyle. You're not going to be sitting somewhere mentally inept to handle a situation that's taking place because you're going to be using the 74 principles of real leadership. You're going to be using the theory of personal accountability. When you're in a challenge, you're going to be fixing you first. That's what those challenges are for. I'm going to fix me first, and it's going to fix a lot. And if you just phoning it in and you just faking it, it's going to show up. And from day 1 to day 120, somewhere in there, some shit is going to pop up for you. And you're either going to deal with it or you're going to blame me and not deal with it. And your ass is going to be gone. I do know that because what I'm not going to do is keep feeling like I did something wrong because you decided not to implement what I said. I'm not going to take that energy on. I'm not going to do it. I have spent my life building this so that for you, you can wake up every day and grab what you need and go do the work yourself. So are we clear? I will sit on this motherfucker live or wherever else by myself until the people who actually want to hold themselves personally accountable as a lifestyle are here. What I will not do is be caught up in, oh, I had 50 people, I had 100 people, I got all these people in my program. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Results. Focus on the results is one of the 74 principles of real leadership. And my objective until the day after I'm no longer here is to get as many adults as possible holding themselves personally accountable for themselves and others in their community to make the world a better place. And that's bigger than a number on a live or a bag or some numbers, some money in my bank account. Are we clear about that? So when you get to your point where you get to your wall and you want to start blaming me, you are going to get a mirror. And you're going to look at yourself and you're going to ask yourself, is this her or is this me? And if you don't have the wherewithal to email me and say, Doc, I'm having a hard time. I need some help. What you got? Here, no problem. Here goes some articles. Here goes some videos. Here goes some links. And I will give you information. And if I don't have it, I will find it. I just sent Kevin Maslow's hierarchy of needs as an example of something. So if I don't have the resource, I know how to get the resource and I will send it to you. But what's not going to happen is you going to hit a wall. You going to start trying to fight back me and not deal with your shit. At Frito-Lay, if you were having problems with drugs and alcohol, you could do this thing called self-ID. And you could come to work and say, look, I got a problem with drugs and alcohol. I need to get treatment. And Frito-Lay would hold your job and get you drug treatment or alcohol treatment. But what you couldn't do was have an accident, have to go get medical treatment and then get a drug test and then self-ID. And that's what's taking place. So you're going to have to self-ID first. That's what you're going to have to do. Because if you do it after the fact, you're gone. And you're getting a closeout survey, and that's going to be the end. And no, you don't get to come back because I have a post. Real leaders don't double back. We don't, because you have every opportunity here right now